So, this is weird. This is a fun little story as we're wrapping this up. Prince Harry, that's Prince Harry if you don't know. Prince Harry is a monarch, but not really. But a monarch, but not really. I mean, he's a prince, but not really. But he did say something that I think was a little odd about a game that, I mean, everyone knows we love it so much here on our Twitch and on our YouTube channel. Those guys play. I mean, we play it on a near. I've played it once on the Switch and I never put it on the channel, but I've played it. I've played it. What is that game he talked about? Fortnite. I did not click that graphic right the first time. Fortnite. So he's talking about Fortnite, and as a prince is wont to do, right? I mean, who doesn't know a prince that brings up Fortnite every now and again? And Prince Harry said that it shouldn't be. This is, by the way, I'm sorry. Before even he said this, he said this apparently at a YMCA event in London. He said, and this is a quote, Prince Harry, "It shouldn't be allowed. Where is the benefit of having it in your household? It's created to addict, an addiction to keep you in front of a computer for as long as possible, and it's so irresponsible. It's like waiting for the damage to be done and kids turning up on your doorsteps and families being broken down." God, it's so stupid. Okay, so we're gonna break this down. God, this is so stupid. Okay, look, I understand that there's some people online right now who probably don't like Fortnite to the point where they're like, "Yeah, good job, Prince Harry." But then they read the rest of that and they were like, "No, Prince Harry, no." Um, so look, I'm not saying I know a lot about Fortnite. What I do know is that, like any activity, you could do that with your kid. Now, someone might say, "But Matt, there's no local online. There's no local multiplayer. I'm pretty sure there's no local multiplayer, so you can't play it with your kid on your couch." Fair, but you could take turns, and you could talk to your child, and you could both have a good time together. See, even though Prince Harry is a prince, that clearly does not mean much. I mean, it does sound like he's talking down to the commoners, but it's still, it's so funny too, because this is a guy who, and I'm not trying to bring up his past negatively, I'm just trying to state the facts. He's had problems with addiction before, with alcohol, and I believe with drugs as well. Now, I'm not going to shit on him for that because, hey man, he's overcome that. He has a wife and kid now, like bless his heart in that regard, right? But the fact that he's sitting there and he's saying, this is more, it's talking about it, because I believe oh, I'm sorry, yes, sorry, this is going forward, because he had more to say about this. He said, Prince Harry had similarly harsh words for social media, calling it out as more addictive than substances like narcotics or alcohol. So that's not just social media. To be fair, social media is terrible, but it's just kind of funny that it's just the idea that he's just like, it's worse than narcotics or alcohol. All right, so let's just do, like, what, we're gonna have a control group, one kid with Twitter and the other kid with dope. No, I'm pretty sure the dope is worse, Harry, but still, even if it's not, can I call you Harry? I don't know. I'm not from, I'm not I don't know how to speak to noblemen, but it's just so funny because it's this situation where, I mean, the funny thing too is, like, this dudes, you would think Prince Harry's really old, right? You would think, like, oh well, Prince Harry, like, you see him on the screen if you're watching the video, but if not, you're like, oh, Prince Harry, that guy has to be ancient. If I remember correctly, I'm gonna look it up again, he's 33. Prince Harry is 33 years old. He would have grown 34, sorry. 1984. He would have grown up with the Nintendo or the Super Nintendo. Like, he's not that old. And if he's trying to say, like, well, no, but these games, they look so good. Like, how could you not get addicted? Well, he's a parent. Harry's a parent. He should know you be a parent, Harry. That's how you do it. You got to be a parent. Like, I'm not saying that it's easy to parent. Maybe it is in his situation, you know, when you can have a nanny for every day of the week. But when you're someone who is unable to have that, I get it. You're a parent, you know, that it's hard. But still, it actually, does he have a kid? I thought he had a kid. Was I wrong about that? Also, by the way, I love how on Wikipedia his name is Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex. Okay, cool. But no, I'm pretty sure he has a child, I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. Either way, the point is that he's turned his life around. Bless his heart for that. But to say that this is so addicting. Oh my god, these video games are so addicting. How about you just realize that some people might not be parenting, but you could say that about any form of media. It's freaking hilarious. Like, oh my goodness, these kids, they're just slapping their hands. They're saying, please, they're tapping their veins like, I need more Cars 2. It's just so good. But we have to ban Cars 2. It's just, so sad that Cars 2 did this. Why did I pick Cars 2? I don't know. But the point is that like anything, if a kid watches it or anyone really does it to excess, is addictive. Now, yes, of course, there are more things that understandably are made to be a bit more addictive and enticing, and I totally get that. Right, that happens not just obviously the narcotics and the alcohol, but when looking at these pay to win mechanics trying to get you to spend more money. But that's what's so funny is that money not being an issue to him, he does not even think of the money aspect of it. He's just like, well, these kids are going to sit there all day. What if you sit there with them all day? Then that's bonding time, you fool. Like, just bond. You can bond with your kids over this stuff. And of course, not all day, obviously, like, enough is enough. You have to then have them do homework or maybe do some chores or something like that. But to say like, oh no, the Fortnite is so addictive. It's like, dude, shut up. Like, it really, like, the Fortnite, it keeps you in front of a computer. That's another thing too. Like, he's sitting there like thinking, I'm not saying you can't play Fortnite on your computer. Of course you can. But like, I don't know. It just seems like he just comes off, even though he's 34, he comes off as a 75-year-old man who's like, it's the Compupa games and it's the heavy metal. All of it is degenerating the youths of... That wasn't even supposed to be an accent. It was supposed to be an old person, but it turned into an accent. I don't know. Like, I expect the Queen to say something like that. Like, I totally expect the Queen, but like, the dude's in his 30s. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, look, I'm happy he isn't off the wagon. I'm happy he isn't doing drugs and alcohol, but like, at least try to be a fun person in other ways. Like, if you think, no, that doesn't make me fun, that makes me destructive, all right, but then crack a smile. Jesus Christ. Like, what do you, like, really, like, you're gonna sit here and be like, granted, the picture we have is not of him smiling. He smiles. I've seen pictures of him smiling. No, it's just like, I don't know. Like, look, I'm not trying to shit on the guy. The guy can, say whatever he wants to, but that doesn't mean that we can't criticize him for what he's saying. And it was just a dumb thing. Like, he could say, like, if he cited a study or something like that, that'd be interesting. If he was, he didn't say it causes people to be violent necessarily, but the idea that he just used I have to not laugh while saying it again. Just remember, this is a quote from Prince Harry. It's like waiting for the damage to be done and kids turning up on your doorsteps and families being broken down. Oh my god, like, can you not watch TV together? You can play video games together. Granted, he did say Fortnite, so yes, there's a little bit of an issue there, but like, still, it's just really funny to me. That's why I wanted to talk about this, not to have an angry rant, just to laugh at the stupidity of the comments. I'm sure he's not a stupid guy, but man, those comments were bad. So, either way, though, we're going to wrap this one up. I want to thank you all so much for watching another episode of Matt Rants. If you like this entire stream, please follow us on the Twitch. And if you're watching this on our YouTube channel, please remember to like and subscribe if you like what we're doing here. Again, thank you all so much. Love you all. And take care and tune in next time when we talk about something completely different. Won't be about Prince Harry. I don't think he's going to comment on this ever again. Just going to go on living his lovely life. So, either way, love you all. Take care. Tune in next time. And see ya.